If you want to add compression, configuring PPP for compression, it's easy, but both sides of the link must be configured with the same compression for the link to work, or it's going to fail. So it's also pretty simple configuration. Config T, jump into the interface PPP is configured on, in this case serial 0, and then the configuration line is going to be compress, and then whichever one you want to use. So MPPC for the Microsoft point-to-point, predictor for predictor, and a stack without the K for stack compression algorithm. And again, has to be configured on both sides or it's not going to work. Verifying and troubleshooting PPP. First thing you're going to want to try to do is a show IP interface brief to get familiar with your interfaces and see if the interface you're trying to get PPP to work on is even up or up down or what. Show interface, if you need a little bit more information, you can do a show interface in the interface name and number. If authentication is failing, you'll likely see the interface's LCP status continually alternate between listen, accent, and term sent. So if you do that show interface in the interface name and number, and then refresh it a few times, if this LCP is authentication happens to be failing, you'll see that LCP status change accordingly. You can also do a show compress to check out the compression on each side. And then if you need to get into it, you can do the debug PPP negotiation and debug PPP authentication. You might not want to run both of these at once because each individual one kind of puts out a lot of information. So that's only if you're getting in the nitty-gritty. Again, make sure you debug all when you're done. And that is the end of chapter 22. Questions on that one?